Hey everybody, Weem here, and welcome to Besiege. This is a game by Spiderling Games, as you can see here in the menu. And they were kind enough to send this along to me to check out. It is actually available on Steam today for just $6.99. I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've only played for about 30 minutes or so, but I'm really enjoying it. So I wanted to jump in here really quick, give you guys a look at what's going on so you can kind of see for yourselves if this is something you would be interested in. So let's go ahead and get started here. We've got a lot of areas here. We got the moon, some other places that are not quite ready yet, but we do have this section here, so we can dive in here and get started. Now, I've played through up to 6, I think, yeah. And then, oh wait, 7. So we have these different zones, and then 8 you can see is locked. So this is just the bit I've been playing so far. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the very first one to give you a concept, and then I'll kind of bounce around a little bit. So Besiege is a physics-based building game, as they describe it, in which you construct medieval siege engines and lay waste to immense fortresses and peaceful hamlets. I almost said powerful hamlets. That's their description as it reads from Steam. So basically we're going to be trying to, in this case, destroy this little cottage right here. Now we've got a block here. We've got a lot of pieces to choose from. And basically we're looking to do this maybe in a short period of time. You could do these over and over again, try for a better time. But let's just jump in here really quick. I'm going to show you some of the blocks that are available. So we can kind of spin around here. I'm going to grab these blocks. You can see very easy to place these down. We're going to grab, let's see, we got some powered units here. Things like a grabber, spinning block, which we're going to use for the wheels here. We got pistons, suspension, there's braces, there's weapons, all kinds of stuff in here. Some really cool things can be made. But we're going to keep this one, like I said, right off the bat, very simple. Let's go to powered, grab the spinning block. And if we hover, we can hit F and change the rotation there. Oops, let's do it here too. Get this guy going, here. Throw some wheels on here. Something like this. And so that gives us our kind of base vehicle. So as soon as this hits the ground, it's going to go. Now, one of the things that I noticed was if I were to hit start right now, this thing falls to the ground first and tends to break. So there's a button here to set the machine on the ground. Something really cool. Makes it really easy when you want to put on wheels. And in some of the other games, they kind of build from the ground, so you have to raise it up a bit, make sure you have room. So you can kind of build it and then set it straight down on the ground. So let's see, we're trying to destroy that building. So if we just kind of, let's see, there's nothing really in our way, right? Let's see, so we'll just do a block here. We'll just do one of these. Grab weaponry, go with a spike ball, something like that, and let's get started. So I'm going to actually close this how to build. I already know how to build. Now, one of the cool things I really enjoy about this is that you've got this slider to adjust the time scale, so we can slow things down quite a bit. I'll hit spacebar to start, and you can see it's going very slow. We can speed it up to normal or bring it down really slow. We can get in here nice, close, and personal and see what's happening. So it looks like we're going to actually miss this. We're going to just go after the sheep. Oh, so sad. I'm going to be squishy. Oh, that was a terrible sound. The popping and the crunching as I clipped through the tree there. So we completely missed this. Okay, so I've backed this up here again. It's pretty cool. You can hit spacebar to kind of run it. Let me speed this up a bit. And you can hit spacebar again to bring it back. Now I noticed that we were dragging off to the right. We do have a spike sticking out the bottom. Now that run actually looked like it might go straight, but I did a couple really quick and it didn't look like they were going to do that. So let's go ahead and I want to take the spike ball off. We're going to grab another block here. I don't think we can put the spike ball right on this part. Oh, we can. Cool. So let's try that. Let's see if the spike was giving it that drag. Looks like it might have. So we smash into this place. There we go. Ha-ha! And it'll keep going. We can sit here and watch it grind on through. Did we get the sheep this time? Looks like we did miss them. So anyway, that's kind of the very quick look here at the first level. Let's check out another level and see if we can get things a little bit more complex. Okay, so I've jumped ahead a bit here, up to, I forgot what zone this is, 6 or something? We've got all these people around, and you can see that our mission this time is to kill 90% of everybody. A very fun mission indeed. Now I've got the vehicle here, it kind of brought it along. I can actually trash this. And you can even load vehicles. So let me load in... Actually, you know what? I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you the vehicle that I ended up using here. It's the only one I saved. But for now, let's go ahead and make a new vehicle. Something I have not tried yet is flying. So I kind of want to mess around with that. I have no idea how any of this stuff works. I've never used it. Let's see. We have wings, propeller. Let's see. 0 to fly. Okay, interesting. We got a thing for weight. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how we want to do this. So we could try and fly and then crash down on people. I don't know, that might be a thing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make a large area here. Something like this. And we've got this really cool brace here. We can actually click and drag. Kind of set braces here. This reminds me of Kerbal Space Program, the braces they had there. And we could even do them again, kind of really secure this thing. Drag these around. So what I'm imagining is maybe seeing if we get something that can fly straight up. Maybe these guys will come running in under us and we can like come right back down on top of them. Now we can start in the air, and I don't know if it'll automatically start flying, but we'll check that out. Let's put this here. And go back to flight. Again, I haven't used any of this stuff, so I'm not entirely sure how this works. I don't know if that's enough to keep us in the air. We may come crashing down if we just stick with that one. Let's go ahead and try a few of these. And something like this. And what we could do is we could put spikes on the bottom. Or at least I think we can. Let's go ahead and check that out. Weapons, spikes. Yeah. Okay. It's flying death trap. Okay, so we got these spikes. I think that's good enough for now. I'm really kind of wanting just to see how this works. Now I think I want to double check. Okay, it's O it says. Is that? They go with letters with all of these, but that looks like a larger case, so I'm assuming it's an O. We'll give it a whirl. What we can do is we can turn this down really, really slow. Hit spacebar, hit 0. Okay, let's try O. Maybe O is the one. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? It's probably gonna break. Okay, maybe not. Let's start speeding it up a bit here. A little slower. Okay, so I hit O. Okay, you have to hold it. Gotcha. So I'm holding O right now, and it may not be enough. I'm not sure if we're gonna get off the ground. Let's go ahead and speed this up a bit. Whoop, we lost a we lost one of them. Oh no, now we're just sitting here. Now they're firing in arrows, so they can actually damage the blocks. You can see they are kind of cracking everything. So there you go. As soon as they break away, they go flying off. But look at that! It's taking them out over there. That's awesome. Yes, exactly as planned. Oh, look at that! Yes, that's so cool. Oh man, you guys, this is what I'm talking about right here. This kind of stuff can happen here. That was awesome. They're going to break this apart now too. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit more. So that one went down. Whoops, we got to hold O. That one just blazed through those guys. So we've got one more. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to break off of here, and we'll see where it goes. I'm actually going to... Yeah, there we go. Back this out. Nice! Now along the bottom we actually have a red bar, and we need that to extend all the way over to the right in order to win. So this one is certainly not going to work out for us. Okay, I stuck a couple more flying blocks on here, 4 more around the outside. Obviously they're shooting and knocking these off, so I don't anticipate this is going to work all that well, at least not for very long. But I did want to see if we get better lift this time, if we can actually lift off the ground. Part of me was thinking I would put in some kind of like a flamethrower. That we can look through the weapons here. I'll show you about a spike ball, a metal blade we can stick out, something like that. We have a circular saw, spikes. So the cannon, the flamethrower, I was thinking, well, if I'm going to sit on the ground and not go anywhere, at least I could turn those on and start burning people. We do have some archers in the far back. They don't go anywhere. They just sit there and fire. So kind of part of this map is, you know, requires getting over there or in some way reaching those guys. But I do want to play around with this a little bit more. Let's see here. We have a wing panel. Now there's different hinges and everything too, so you can get into like the flapping and everything. Again, I haven't played with any of that stuff. We got a propeller, so we could probably throw that on a rotator, throw a few of those on. So there's really a lot you can do here. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and do this for now. I would stick some of the flamethrowers on, but I think we'd be adding weight, and I really just want to see if we can get some lift with this thing. So I'm going to hold O. Oh, look at that. There we go. We're going up. Okay, so let's speed this up a little bit. I want to see, and we'll kind of let off here and try to just keep it in the air. I'll try to dodge some arrows. Not very well, though. Oh, no. It's going... Totally intentional. That's awesome. It just toppled over and crushed people, but there is no way we are going to get this red bar filled here. Okay, let's try our hand at a new vehicle here. I'm going to grab some blocks. Basically what I want to make this time is something that kind of just jams forward and tries to get to the archers, because all these guys will follow. And then I'm kind of thinking then we'll blow off a bunch of flamethrowers once we get there, once people are kind of gathered around. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm going to kind of do this. We'll try to do this pretty quick here. And we'll get some spinning blocks here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's do this here. Something like that. Again, we're going to just try and press through these guys. And as such, I want a block kind of sticking out here pretty far. And then we'll do the... Actually, you know what? We had that problem where it was sticking out before, so let's do it this way. Do the spiked ball. And as you can see, we're just out of our area here, so we can actually hit these guys and bring it back a bit, make some more room. That ought to work. So get the spike ball there. Now obviously we're going to need some wheels up here as well in order to keep this thing from bottoming out up at the front. So we're going to have a number of wheels here, which is good. I think it'll give us a little bit more power to kind of push through. Push through the ranks. So let's see, we've got all of these guys here. Now obviously we're going to have to make this a little bit more stable as well. And part of that is we can connect these guys together with blocks. Almost. And me being symmetrical and all, or wanting to be symmetrical, I'm going to do the same on each side. So something like this. We'll make this really secure. Don't think we need braces when we do something like that. But up here might be a different story. Let's do a few of these. And then I think we're going to end up covering this stuff up as best we can. With shields. Let's think about this. Something like that. Can't quite do that. Okay, so that should make that nice and sturdy. Once again, we'll do some braces here. We're going to have some good impact here. Hopefully be able to slam right into these guys and try and push on through. So I really don't want to catch on anybody or give people the opportunity to kind of plug things up. So I'm trying to think of how I can prevent that from happening. I've got these braces. I'm almost thinking that maybe I shouldn't have done that. You do something like this instead. And what did that do? So I guess the braces still go through. Interesting, they clip through the wood. That's good to know. I had no idea. Can't do that kind of thing though. Okay, so let's jump into armor here and kind of see where we can put things. Put the shield here and here. And see if we can do a small plate on the side. Yeah. Excuse me. So this will basically kind of maybe help push people away from the wheel over here. At least a little bit. Obviously I could have some kind of spike sticking out, but again I'm trying to keep this moving forward, not create drag. So I think that'll work there. Let's see. Let's put some plates on the wheels. How about that? Get this a little more secure. And then what we want to do is we want flamethrowers. But I also want to protect them. So we know... Actually, you know what? Let's mount those first. Weaponry, flamethrowers. We'll do... let's see. We have to get the smaller block. Let's do one here. Let's see how many of these we can get on here. Let's see. Weaponry, flamethrowers. So try to get some shooting out the sides. One up the front. Can't get that over the wheel well. Could do one out the back this way. Let's think about that. Kind of want more than that, though. Let's go back to the blocks. And... yeah. And go back here. This is going to be a lot of flame. Lots of flame. Yeah, let's do all 6. Because these guys may end up following. If I'm fast enough, a lot could be coming from the back. So we'll do something like that. And then we are going to have archers firing on us. So let's do this. That's not what I wanted. Control Z, undo that. And down the middle, I feel like this is kind of reminding me of a pirate ship with a cannon sticking out the side. Something like this. Trying to create some floor space above all of this. Okay, and then why not? I know it's overkill, right? We probably were already good, but that's okay. Can't do that, bummer. And finally, we shall go with shields wherever we can. Stagger them. Something like that. And unfortunately, we can go there, but I think that kind of blocks them a bit. Okay, something like that ought to work. What have I done? What have I created here? Oh, we can get one in there. Cool. Now, I guess I could go along with the little plates as well and block these in. We don't really have archers from behind, so I don't think it's that big a deal. And these guys, although they look dangerous with their weapons, I don't know that they're actually attacking if you actually watch them closely. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and snap this to the ground, scroll this out a bit. I am going to slow this down a bit. And let's start it. We're going to hit this and jam forward. Hope it... yeah, go, go, go. It's getting caught up on these guys a bit. I just want to squish some of these guys. If possible. Keep going. You're almost there. Okay, let's do this thing. Flame. Yes, burn. So some of these guys will take a little bit, but you can see our bar is kind of jamming over there. Looks like we might be able to make it here. There we go. Yes. Excellent. Well, I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time here, go through a lot of the levels. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about the game. And what I think I'm going to do now is load in this guy here. I called it Turtle Weem. So this is the one I ended up making for this level. A bit overkill. Didn't need to really do this much. But it was fun anyway. So I just want to remind myself here. So cannons are C, and then we have Y for the flamethrower. So let's go ahead and see how it does a second time around. Now, one thing that's kind of funny is, and I'm going to leave it this way, I actually put these blades up here, and they're blocking the cannon fire. So when the cannons first fire, they blow those blades down, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. So anyway, C and Y, we're going to remember that. So let's go ahead and start this thing. And we're going to fire right off the bat. C for the cannons. Oh, only one got through this time. So there we go. Smash those guys. Let's go ahead and hit our fire here. Get this going. So yeah, I love this part. Just being able to slow it down and watch the watch the chaos unfold in slow motion. So I think I'll leave you with that, with this slow motion destruction. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Do check out this game. It is available on Steam as of today, and $6.99. Pretty good price for a game that I'm finding very enjoyable. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.